What up, y'all? How you feel? How you feel? It's Merch Life J. Motivational, inspirational speaker for single parents and entrepreneurs across the globe. How you feel? It's the Motivision Podcast. Episode what? Episode 13. Episode 13. We live. We in the mix. Just want to welcome y'all back officially for this Wednesday. You already know. I got a nice special guest for y'all today. She's going to teach y'all some things. She's going to tell y'all some things. But before we get into that, today's topic is born. Throw that up there in the banner for y'all real quick. Today's topic is born. If you know, you know. Today's topic is born. So knowledge plus building or destroying, you know what I'm saying, is the number 9, which is born. So today is the perfect day for you. Today is the perfect day for you. Why is the perfect day for me, Jay? Why me? Listen, man, today is the perfect day for you because today is the perfect day for you to reinvent yourself. Today is the perfect day for you to be born anew. And when I say that, I don't mean what you think I mean. Let me explain what I mean, ladies and gentlemen. What I mean is, since today represents born, today is the day where you decide, what are you going to do differently? What are you going to change about yourself? When you want to grow, and that's what Merch Life J is about. Merch Life J is about self-development. You feel me? Mastering excellence requires consistent hard work, living infinitely fun and excited. So I couldn't be about anything other than self-development and making yourself a better person, making myself a better person through helping you become a better person. Get excited about that. So when reinventing yourself, when you want to become better, when you want to do better, you're going to have to be born anew. The old you has to die. The old you has to go in the grave so the new you can prevail. There has to be a shift on a molecular level for you to be born anew. There has to be. So the definition of insanity is to do the same thing over and over again, right? And expect different results. That's the definition of insanity. That's the definition. So if the definition of insanity is to do something over and over but expect different results, for you to be sane, you would have to be changed, right? So are you crazy? You would say no, right? Exactly. So in order to be a new person, in order to be different, in order to be better than you were yesterday, something has to change. Something has to change. Oh, what's up? What's up? How you feel? I ain't even see y'all commenting. Everything good. But in order for you to change your life, you got to change yourself. The outside only reflects what is on the inside. The outside only reflects what's on the inside. Get excited about that. And turn this game off. So when you understand that change only comes on the outside, it only comes when something happens on the inside to change. That's when you have to decide, what are you going to change? How are you going to change? What is your purpose for even changing? If you want to do better, do you want to do better just to say you did better? Or do you have somebody you want to do better for? Do you have somebody that's watching you? Do you got somebody that looks up to you? Somebody that's influenced by you? What is the reason for your change? And what will you change exactly? Now once you get through that part, once you decide what it is that you're going to change, once you choose what you're going to do and why you're going to do it, the only thing left is to take action. So that means when you pick it, you got to stick to it and you got to actually do it. You got to put yourself in the position to catch that ball. You got to be wherever the win is in order for you to win. That's what change is about. Change is about that access. Change is about making it happen. You feel me? Change doesn't just come because you want it to. Being born again is not, it's not easy, but it's possible. You feel me? It's not easy at all. By any means, it's not easy at all. If something is really worth doing, it's going to have a certain level of difficulty. If it's really worth doing, it's going to be a test before the testimony. If it's really something that if you where you're supposed to be, shit is not going to be smooth. If you're in the mix like you should be, if you're in the right area, you're going to have adversity. You're going to have things that's going to come up against you. You're going to have people that don't want to see you win. But you got to stick to it though. Because at those times are the best times to grind your hardest. Those times are what builds your character. Those times are what define you. When you can get through the adversity, that's what makes you you. When you can defeat those obstacles, that is what gives you the bragging rights at the end of the game. When you in the fourth quarter and you down by 2, and it's like 38 seconds left. Even if you're not the one that scores, if you get it to the one that scores, that's how you make a name for yourself. Everything else is just what's leading up to that. You feel me? That's what the rest is. But get excited about that. That's what today means, man. That's how you be born again, so that you can change for the better and be more than you were the day before. Get excited about that. But I wanted to talk about, while I'm here, I'm gonna pivot to another subject. Let nothing motivate you. You knew I was going to talk about it. You knew I was going to bring it up. Let nothing motivate you. It drops November 30th. Now, if you want to know the 2 types of motivation and how to utilize them both to your advantage in business and life, whatever the case may be, if you tired of the mediocrity, if you tired of being average in your lane, if you tired of other people not moving the way you expect them to, or the way you would have them to, because they can't see the vision, because they don't know what you're thinking about, they don't know how it could play out. If you tired of shit like that, then you should let nothing motivate you. And in order to get a free copy of that, check this right here. I believe it is the one. Let me check to make sure I'm getting the right information. All right, bet. I got the number. For your free copy. Can't forget. All right, it should be there at the bottom now. Just text that number for your free copy, man. You gotta text the code free game to the phone number for your free copy of Let Nothing Motivate You. That thing on the radar. You already know. November the 30th is when it drops. But yeah, the book is going to basically get you. The book is going to get you right where you need to be. It's going to open your eyes to why you do the things that you do, why other people do the things that they do, and how you can utilize that behavior, how you can manipulate motivation to be more efficient and more effective in your specific situation. You know what I'm saying? Because don't nobody know your situation how you know your situation. So once you have that knowledge, I mean, think about it. You already know some stuff. You know a few things. You know a couple. You know some shit. You know some shit. But when you take what I know plus what you know, now you know more than me. Wow. Get excited. That's crazy. Ain't that crazy? It's crazy how that works, right? Right now. So text free game to the number below to get your free copy of Let Nothing Motivate You. What are you waiting for? It's waiting for you. Get excited. Who that? Oh man. But yeah, so like I said, today we talking to Coach Shondre. This is a very exciting interview for me because she's a mom as well. She's gonna tell you all about it when she hop on, but she's a mom, so you know, parent gang over here. The parentpreneurs is in the building once more. Once more. Yeah, I love that little sound effect. Yeah, man, text the number below to get a copy of Let Nothing Motivate You. It's only free on November 30th, the day it comes out. That's the only day it is free. Get excited about that. If you need your free copy, text that number below. You already know. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and hit her up now and let her know that we out here and things of that nature. Cause I see y'all excited and y'all waiting for her to come through. Let me just go ahead and send her this. Oh, how to publish your book? Somebody want to know about how to publish your book. Yeah. How to publish your book, man. If you want to publish your book, just hit me up personally. This is very interesting. I'm noticing a lot of people are a lot of people checking that book out there. A lot of people texting that number, man. So yeah, those free copies they're gonna be to you at 12 a.m. on November 30th. On November 30th, they will be in your inbox. You will get a message about it. You will get a message about it to the Robs. I'm gonna throw this little jingle on for y'all. See how y'all feel about this. Since today is born, when we talking about change, when we talking about being a new you and stuff like that. Hey, Jaden. I think you turn that on for me. Perfect example of somebody changing, somebody being new, somebody being different than they were the day before. I think a few might know what song I'm talking about, what person I'm talking about, but we're gonna check it out. Check it out right now. Episode 13. Who hit that button? Who did that? All right, here it is. Hold up. It's right. I don't know how well y'all gonna be able to hear this, John, because it's coming off my TV. Y'all can hear that? Sound good? Yeah, no. No, yeah. Not the Taco Bell ad. That was a whole commercial. I'm sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. All right. We back. That was NLE Chopper with his song called Bryson. Since we talking about born, we talking about being brand new. We talking about change, mental, physical, spiritual. Um, Can somebody let me know in the comments what do you think about this this person going from one extreme to the other? And why you think that type of change is good? We got the special guest in the building. I'm about to bring her on in a few, but I wanted to know if anybody was gonna answer that question though before I do that. If not, it's cool because we ready to get that, get that conversation started. Nah, no answers. All right, bet. So without further ado, we're gonna bring through. Here she is. Man. What's
Hi.
up? Hello, Miss? Everything good?
Everything's good over here.
That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. How you feel? How you feel? I like those pictures in the back there.
Thanks. Yeah, we got a little art gallery here.
For everybody watching that doesn't know, um,
I
who are you? What do you do?
I am Shondre. I am a two-time mom and two-time business owner. I am a wellness coach as well as a um, skincare. I have a skincare line. It's named after my daughter. It's called Lily's Love. I've been doing that since May. I've been a wellness coach since September. 2020 is looking up for me right now.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, that's a good thing to hear though. Before we get into the actual interview, because everybody say 2020 sucks. I don't know where they live at, but 2020 would treat me pretty good too. So high five on that one. You already know. But
Yeah, it's been a
so you
rough
said you're
one, but you gotta make the best of the situation.
yeah, definitely, definitely. I don't like to dwell on the worst though.
Right.
But so how long have you you said you're a two-time mom. How many how I mean how old are your children?
I have a 5-year-old daughter and a 2-year-old son.
That's what's up. And being a mompreneur, that's an entrepreneur, that's a mom
Yeah.
at the same time, if anyone didn't know. But being a mompreneur, what would you say is the biggest challenge and the biggest reward?
The biggest challenge will have to be um managing your time, because you got to still make time for your kids and work. Because, usually when we used to go to work and not be doing it ourselves, we'll spend 8 to 10 hours at someone's job. But now
Right.
that time to be at home with your child, you still got to manage your time as if you are leaving. Because
Mm,
kids don't know what's going on. They're like, you here, so let's spend time together. So it's really just
exactly.
staying on the schedule, managing my time properly. And then in learning to focus, okay, now it's time to cut off work and I need to spend time with my kids. And I'm doing homeschooling right now too. So I have to in the morning, I don't even put work on the schedule because I know if as soon as I dive into work, I'm gonna be in it. So I
Right.
have to take that block out so I can spend time with my kids, do homeschooling, do whatever activities they want to do, go outside, so they can still get their quality time. And then as far as the reward is knowing that it's going to be a bigger purpose for them when all this is said and done. You know, I don't
Yes.
get,
Yes.
you know, I see some of the reward now. I see things happening, even just like this itself is a reward. Um,
Hmm.
but another 5 years down the line, they're gonna really be reaping those benefits of these things that I'm doing right now. So that's the most rewarding thing I could think of because they don't have to worry about the things I had to worry about as far as working for somebody else. I've been working for 10 years for somebody else, and that might
Mm,
not be the thing that they ever have to do because I'm set in the stone right now. I'm putting it down so they don't have to worry about this. They can go do what they want to do on their own, and they don't have to worry about
definitely.
just to get the funds for it.
Definitely. Definitely. See, man, that's you right on the money because that's exactly what you how you're supposed to feel, about why you do what you do for your kids. You're supposed to be setting them up. You mean you're supposed to be making sure they don't gotta get it out the mud like you did. You feel me? And
Right.
that's what we about over here, man. So I really appreciate you saying that all
Yep.
day. I really do. And my next question though, I was gonna say, uh, let's get specific. What is it exactly that your businesses consist of? Like what products and services, and how do you I would say how do you gather clients? Let's say
Okay,
that.
so for my skincare line, I'm gonna start with that because that is the first one. Like I said, it's called Lily's Love. It's a natural skincare line. And normally, when I get my clients, it's either social media is my main marketing, but I have been doing a lot of pop ups in the Atlanta area. Like I will be doing a pop up tomorrow. So a lot of my clients come out, see that, or even if they're not my client, they know somebody that's there. They get the products, try it out, hit me up later about the products. Um, that really just branded from me doing. Um, I'm sorry, Lord, I'm drawing a blank. That branded from me having kids with sensitive skin. So I
Right.
had no choice but to make their products because they have very sensitive skin. Now, since using the products, their skin doesn't flare up as much. My skin don't flare up as much as it used to.
Mm.
And it's also with eating right, because my son, he has severe eczema, and it's things that go into the food that will cause his skin to flare up. But eating
Right.
better and changing what I'm washing him with has caused his skin to be a little more subtle than it used to be, so it's not as irritating to him. And if
Yeah.
your kid irritated, you're gonna be irritated because they're not
Yeah.
feeling
Those
okay.
are
Treat it, yeah.
right. Those are two great tips. Can you just say those two things about what you said about eating and actually taking care of your skin, not just wishing that it would be better? Can you
Yeah.
just say those 2 points again? Because people need to hear that. People need to know that.
Eating better changes the way your skin is. So it's what you put inside
Mm.
is what's going to show up on the outside. And you also have to treat your skin
Mm. Y'all hear that?
better.
That's
And, because sometimes people just have skin issues. So you also got to treat it on the outside. But it's two and two. You can't just do one and think everything else gonna be fine. No.
exactly. Y'all hear it from someone that knows exactly all she know all about skin. So
Yeah.
don't take it from me. Don't take it from me. Cause I be seeing the crustiness out here. I be seeing it. And I be
Yeah.
like, dang, you grown. You 45. How you but anyway, but so my next question for you would be as far as the business goes with the skincare and then with the other with the other business, what would you say is um your favorite part about being a versatile entrepreneur, a versatile mompreneur? What's your
Um,
favorite part?
being able to do both, honestly, because the thing is doing both of them goes so well together. Because, like I said, I make natural products and I'm a wellness coach. So my wellness coach
Right.
has to do with eating right, and exercising and everything as well. So it's like they fall in line. It's not like I'm doing something
Mm-hmm.
that don't make sense with the other thing I'm doing. They both make sense. So it's easy to manage it when they're both making sense. You know what I mean? Um,
Right.
and it's just like I like having my foot in two different pots. I like to stay busy, and they definitely keep me busy. It keeps me on my toes. Sometimes it gets a little like, dang, what should I be doing right now? Should I put it all in this basket? Should I put it all in this basket? But really, it's it all in both baskets at the same time. Like
Right.
you have to do both at the same time in order for both of them to flourish the way I want them to. And like I said, my natural skincare line, it's been out since May. So it's doing pretty well right now, but it's a lot further that I can see the vision for that.
Yeah. Oh
And
yeah. Oh yeah.
wellness, me being a wellness coach, I just started that. So I'm really trying to put that foot in so it can grow like the other business. But at the same time, I can't neglect
Right.
my love. That one started first. So I still have to put that effort into that one every day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you definitely
Yeah.
do. It's just like having kids. You can't
Yeah.
just be like, all right, I'm gonna feed this one, I'm gonna bathe this one, but that one he gotta wait till Wednesday. Like you,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? You gotta do them both at the same time. If you want them to flourish, like you said, that's if you want them to flourish, because there's a lot of people that are entrepreneurs, but they involved in several different endeavors and they like put 10% into 10 different things and they end up failing horribly at everything and they wonder why nothing is successful for them. But it's like your time management, like you said from the beginning, this is why I asked you these questions. Like your time management, the way you balance the tasks that you have to do has a lot to do with you being a good parent and being a good entrepreneur at the same time. In comparison to if you didn't have kids at all and you just were being an entrepreneur in several different avenues. Your
Right.
time management is very important no matter what you're trying to multitask at, because there's no such thing as multitasking. You can do one thing at a time, but with being an entrepreneur, you have to know how to bounce around, and you have to know how to say, all right, I'm going to do this until I get this milestone done or I get this gain in the books. And then I can move on and go do a little bit of that, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. And that's what we go through, man. People don't know that when you become an entrepreneur, it's not, you don't get immediate freedom. Like we do it for financial freedom, but immediately the instant gratification isn't there. You have to replace all of that effort and time that you did at your 9 to 5. You got to replace that with this now. You have to grow this baby until it's at a point where you can hire someone or you can put someone in position to eat off of it as well. So you can step back and watch the business, just run the business and not run in the business. You know what I mean? And that's the stage you in right now. That's the stage I'm in right now as well. We got to really we're really wearing a lot of different hats. And, you know, I just want people to respect that, because no matter what stage you end up in entrepreneurship, you're always going to have to wear multiple hats. You might not be actually on foot running around, but you're always going to have to do more than one thing. And this is a gift. Everybody can't do what we do.
I've been hearing that a lot more. And now I'm like fully understanding that, because it takes a different kind of person to do this. You got to have a different kind of mindset to do this. Outfit. Thank you. It takes a different kind of mindset to be able to do this. I mean, you can't just, okay, Toots, hold on.
Hey, what's up, man?
It's jumping in. But your mind got to be there. And honestly, this year has really opened up what my mind is supposed to be, because I've been very neglective of how my mind is. You know, going to a 9 to 5, just do what they tell you to do and keep moving. But when you just
more automatic.
Like, I have to do this out of stable mind. You can't just jump in and be like, oh, I'm gonna just do like I did at my old job. No, baby, it don't work like that. You got to put a lot more effort, a lot more energy into it. 1 second, please. Sorry, this is the 5-year-old.
Nah, it's all good. My 10-year-old sitting right here. He on his phone though, got the earphones. He's chilling right now. He's chilling. But it's very hard to get that to happen though. Huh? Nobody's talking about you, no one. But anyway, yeah, it gets real. I know. I understand. Trust me, I understand.
And this is some of that footwork.
But with that being said, is there what would you if you had a piece of advice to give young mothers that want to do for self, but maybe something may be stopping them, they might be scared or they just might not have done it yet? Or they might be in the midst of they're doing it and they want to give up. They want to go back to work and get a job or something like that. What would you say to those moms? What could you say to someone in your position 2 years ago?
Really, it's in faith. You know, sometimes we have to lead blindly in order to get the vision done. It's not all about what you see. It's what's not seen is what's going to happen for us. If it's been given to you, then it's going to happen. You just got to take your time. You got to keep pushing. I know it's hard. I know them paid. I know, but you got to keep doing it. They're going to get paid. The money's going to come one way or another. It's going to come. And it's not always about the money either. That's the thing. A lot of people are like, oh, I want the money now. It don't happen like that. You got to invest into it before that money come back. And I've been learning more about money as an energy. If you hold on to that, you're never going to receive it. You're never going to be receiving that money because you're holding on to it. You got to let it go to let it flow back into yourself. So that's the biggest thing. Don't stress about that stuff. It's given to you for, you got to keep pushing. You have to. Because somebody waiting for you to change so they can change.
Boy, boy, that's dope right there. I really listen, man. You gotta get 2 of these. Listen, that was fire. I couldn't have said it better. I could not have said it better if I had wrote it down and rehearsed it before this, John. That was dope. I really appreciate you saying that on this platform. Because, you know, it's just I talk a lot and there'd be a lot of guys listening, so I'm glad that a woman could say that and women could hear her say that. You know what I mean? Because that's really what it's about. It's really about that faith in action. If you got faith in action, you got everything.
You got
You know what I
everything.
mean? If you got that work ethic and that belief, it's over. Can't nobody stand in your way. Nothing,
Yeah.
no one. Because
Except for
that's
yourself.
God. God gonna be with you if you got that. So yeah, man. But yeah, I just, is there anything you wanna? Oh yeah, one more thing. How can they find your products? Where can they find them? And yeah, yeah. What's your Instagram and things of that nature?
My Instagram for my skincare line is called Lily's Love Products. LILYLOVE products. PRODUCTS. It's a little yellow flower, so you can't miss it. And my personal, which is my wellness coach page, is underscore flying to paradise, because that's where I'm going, to paradise. Um, I am an open wellness coach. I'm very transparent. I'm welcoming anybody right now. Oh, I'm always welcoming anybody, but I'm welcoming those people that are ready for a change. I'm not here to play no games. This ain't gonna be an easy road. Let's do this. If you wanted a change, I'm on a journey of changing for my mind, changing for my body, changing for my spiritual. So, Flying to Paradise is where you can find me for my IG, for my personal, and Lily's Love products for my natural skincare line.
All right, bet. I got your Instagram at the bottom of the screen too. Can you see it? Because I don't know if you can see it too, but
I
I know
see
they can. You can see
products.
it. All right, cool, cool. Yep. So yeah, that's one of them up there. You'll be able to find everything if y'all go link up with her on there, man. But listen, Miss, we appreciate the interview, and
Yes.
and yeah, man, I'm glad you could come through. And
I,
y'all, this Motivision episode 13. What was you gonna say?
I said absolutely, and I'd love to come back.
Definitely, definitely. Yeah, we're gonna check on you in the future so we can get some more successful updates and things of that nature, man. But
Thank you. We keep
yep. All right. You said what?
gonna keep pushing out here.
Oh, definitely, definitely, man. You keep pushing too, and let everybody know that you see. Let them know where they can find your Motivision interview. Let them know where they can come get it at. You know what I'm saying? Anchor.fm/merchlifej. Or if you want to find us on Instagram, you know where it's at, man. But yeah, you could share that link out too to your platform as well.
Okay,
All
cool.
right, everybody.
Thank
Y'all have a nice night, man.